Hey guys, this is John's Bricks here, and today I wanted to make a different kind of video. So I decided probably about every 2 weeks I'm just going to do updates on my Bricklink store, showing what it's like to be a smaller Bricklink store and growing your store. So if we take a look over here, didn't really have the time to set up screen sharing or screen recording, so I just show you here. I currently have 4,000 items in 1,000 lots. My store has $800 worth of stuff, but I'm currently running a 30% off sale on all parts. So there's about $600 worth of stuff in my store. I started my store in late August, so only a few months ago. And if we look at it here, I have 94 orders currently. So today I wanted to show you what it's like getting a order. So yesterday I got this order, which has about 20 some lots with 101 items. You get a couple sticker sheets and just a bunch of pieces and stuff. So I wanted to show you what it's like starting this up and picking orders. So before we start packing this, I wanted to talk about some things that you would need when starting your store. So first off, probably the most important thing is you need something to ship it in once you get an order. So here I have, I believe, 3 different sizes of bubble mailers as well as multiple different boxes. I save almost every single shipping box I get just because I like to cut costs on shipping. So I reuse those boxes and I try to have as many sizes as I can to make sure that I ship in the smallest box possible, which would make it cheaper for the buyer. So that's our first thing. Second thing, which is not really required, but I definitely from a moral standpoint would say you should have, are bags. So these I got from Michael's. These are normally about like $3 a piece. I've actually found them on clearance for like $1.50, $2, and normally they have like a 20% off coupon, so you can get them even cheaper. But I have 3 sizes. I have like these 2x3 sizes. I have the smaller bags. Those are perfect for like baby figures and just really small lots. And then I have larger sizes, which are perfect for really big pieces and big lots, as well as extra padding, so you can put your smaller bags in there. And then the other thing I would suggest is getting storage bins. So I would definitely suggest the Acro Mills bins. They've got plenty of them that you can store in there. I have a couple of those, but in 2021, my goal is to completely transfer over to Acro Mills bins. I have a lot of like smaller jewelry box type of bins that were like really cheap on Amazon. They're like 10 for 4 or something, or 4 for $10. And they're just a really good deal, so I couldn't pass up on those. But in 2021, I expect my store to grow a lot, which means the Acro Mills bins will be very helpful. They're about like $20 to $30 on Amazon, and once you're starting, it seems pretty expensive, but I would definitely suggest doing that before your store gets a little out of hand. So then what we have here is we have our bin of parts. So now I'm going to show you how to package these correctly. So what I have here is I have a printed out list of every piece in this order. I have gone through and inventoried them all there, so just to make sure that I have every piece when I'm packaging, and I double check as I package as well. You can print this out, look at it on your computer, your phone, whatever. You just really need this as a reference when picking this. So we'll start picking this and I'll show you what it looks like. So we're about halfway through this, and what I wanted to point out is if when you have, oh, that piece just went flying, I'll have to pick that up. When you have larger pieces like this, obviously they won't fit in here. What I suggest getting is the snack size Ziploc bags. They are perfect for these larger parts like that. So I'm gonna go grab those and show you what that looks like. So here I've got 2 snack size Ziplocs and a sandwich Ziploc. These are really good for like consolidating the lots, as well as providing for extra cushioning inside. So let's start reorganizing these and packing them again. Here is everything all packed up. We've got a bag of like white and printed pieces here. Got this lot. We've got a bunch of bricks in here, a couple different colors, a couple black pieces. All of these are black pieces, just sorted out through there. We've got our dark green parts there, and then our larger pieces in here. Some people sort by lots, some people sort by colors or part type. I kind of sort as it's beneficial. So if there's a lot of similar parts, I'll put them together, but if it just makes sense to put the lot together, I'll just do the lot, and if it makes sense just to put the colors together, I'll just do the colors. It really just depends on how efficiently I can use the space and the bags. So like I said, this is in no way necessary, but on this, I have a printed label. If you have a printer, which you probably should in order for our labels, which I'm going to show you next, I would just get some of these label papers. You can just buy them from the store and then get a template online, and you can just copy and paste this stuff here. I have my thank you for your order. I'm just going to put this right on this bag right here. So outside of this bag, we've got some other parts that I just didn't put inside of there, and we're going to load this into the bubble mailer. You really don't want to like stuff this stuff in here. You kind of want to take your time placing it so it all fits in there nice. It's just kind of difficult. These Technic bricks are the only thing kind of holding us back here. But then all you're going to do is just make sure you have plenty of space in your mailer, and you're going to take this adhesive off and then go like that. Make sure all the bags are stuffed inside. Sometimes they like to pop out. There's no parts there. The bags just like to pop out. So I'm just going to go like that and pull this over like this. This one doesn't like doing that. Okay, so here, that is, sorry for hitting the camera there, but that's what it should look like once it's all done. So now I'm going to show you printing your label and getting it shipped out. One thing I forgot to mention to you guys is that I like to, whenever I sell manuals, I like to use a cardboard like backing on them. But with stickers, I kind of just put them in there. If they get bent, it's not a really big deal. As long as they still apply fine, they should be good. I kind of just put them on the side. I think, I don't know, you probably can't see them here, but they are right here. You can kind of see that sheet there. There's a little darker spot or a lighter spot there. So I kind of just stick them in there. I might eventually use a different tactic. I might use some cardboard backing on those, but for now, I haven't had a problem with the stickers getting messed up just putting it in the mailer. So from Bricklink, you can scroll to the bottom. I won't do it for the person's safety, but if you scroll all the way to the bottom when looking at the order page to get here, all you do is click here, and you can get to the order page from here. If you scroll all the way down, you can see the person's information, which gives you their address. So one thing you can do is you can literally just write their address on like a piece of paper here, but I prefer doing a shipping label. So in order to do a label, which normally is much cheaper than shipping it through just the post office, is you need to have a scale to be able to weigh it. You can ship directly through PayPal, but I prefer Pirate Ship, and you need to get the dimensions for your mailer. So if you know the size, you're fine, but you can always just measure it. And then in order to get the weight, I'll show you how to do that on the scale. So I have my scale just hidden away in one of these little cubbies here. But as you can see, this is an Actec scale. This cost me like 20 bucks. It was really cheap. And we just hit the power button. It says 000, and we're gonna place our mailer on there, and we can see that it weighs 5.8 ounces. So once you've created your Pirate Ship information or PayPal, you can enter the person's zip code. I won't show that for their privacy, obviously. And then you enter the length, the width, and then the weight of your mailer. So you're gonna hit get rate here, and it'll show you all of this stuff. I'm gonna hit the cheapest one here, which is 1 to 3 days for only $3.77, and it'll let you enter their information. So let's do that real quick. So once you enter their information, you'll get a buy label and then a print label. I'm gonna print this here, and I'm not gonna show their information, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click that and click print. I know we're in a completely different setup here now, but I just wanted to show you this is how I'm storing my parts right now. Got a couple different size bins. I've got 4 more of these full of parts and a couple more of these larger sized ones here. But besides that, that's pretty much how I'm storing them now. So here's what it will turn out to be. This was getting a little sketch back here, so I added a small piece of tape there. But I just used my handy dandy packaging tape, and I'll cover that up. I just put the label right on there. Make sure that's completely covered. Keep it free of like water and just falling off and stuff. But this is what it looks like. Now once you're at the post office, you can just take it up to the person. You can drop it off in one of the boxes, but I personally just go inside, and right by the front, they should just have something. For packages, you just pull it down and drop your mailer in. So with all that said and done, you've now packaged your first order. This was a pretty large order part-wise, nothing too crazy. It was about $20. You can set up your store any way you want, meaning you can add a fee. I personally only ship to the United States, and I also personally have a $1.50 fee for orders under $25, just because I didn't have that originally, and I was getting like 6-cent orders and I wasn't making much from them, so that's why I added that. But that's completely up to you in that regard. This is pretty much once you get your first order, after you have that all set up. I'm sure there's other tutorials if you need help with that somewhere else on YouTube. But yeah, all you got to do is drop this off, and then what I personally do is I'll send an email to the seller if they allow contact with their tracking information, because your PayPal or Pirate Ship should give you that information when you purchase the label. So I hope this helped anyone who's trying to start their store, and someone who's gotten an order already, just knowing what they need in order to keep running their store. Thank you guys for watching, and I plan to make more weekly videos like this where I just go through and time-lapse pack a bunch of orders that I get within that couple weeks or month or so. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.